Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day you're listening to this. This is Judi Jetson, Chairman of Local Cloth, coming to you today from my home studio. I haven't really worked down here since the pandemic, so it's kind of nice to see all the unfinished projects that I'll have time to finish, hopefully over the next few months as winter sets in and we don't go out and run around so much. Today I want to give you an update on how we're doing with the studio renovation. We had a walkthrough this week with about 4 board members and Heather K. Powers and also Larry, who built our rolling walls, and talked about ideas of how we could solve some of the problems that we have at the studio. Well, actually 2 problems we talked about: lack of storage and noise traveling from the retail shop to the classroom area and vice versa. So she had some good suggestions about noise deadening things we could hang from the ceilings. And also she had some thoughts about storage, which interestingly ended up involving moving our closet wall out and building kind of a rectangular station in the middle of the building that would serve as a retail welcome station and also a place where people who had work to do, like making tags for their garments or leaving notes for people, there would be a place we could do that. So that's what we're thinking about right now. We're still considering having some lofts, but I need to get an architect in there and get his ideas about what we could do legally without having to spend a lot of money. So the loft still is an open item, but the storage office thing I think we've got resolved for now. Next, I wanted to just tell you we had a great time in West Jefferson last week at the Fiber Artist Bonanza, which is where we took a lot of the yarn and knitting needles and cone yarn and a couple of sewing machines and a loom, all to be given away. It was like a mini big fiber giveaway, only it was just for the people in Ashe County area. And they came, they took a lot of things that they're going to use in the schools, and a lot of artists came and took things for their own practice. It was much smaller scale, but very rewarding. And it was hosted by the Ashe County Arts Council, which had a beautiful location and lots of Christmas trees. Peggy and I both bought ornaments and presents for people. It was a lot of fun. And we went to the cheese factory and we got horseradish cheese, just like Courtney recommended. But we got cheese for gifts and it was very fun. So I really, they really appreciated it. They don't have a local cloth presence in that part of the region very often. And one lady came up and said, "You know what, I'm an original member of Local Cloth." And she's a farmer that raises Shetland sheep, so I got to talk to her about what she does with her fleece, because I know Caroline's thinking about doing some all Shetland blankets next year. So hold on for that, but that was good. And we're probably going to do another big fiber giveaway in January or early February, because we're still getting stuff. So hang on for future announcements. And the last thing I want to say is thank you so much for coming to our Make and Take. It was a pleasure for us to be in Weaverville and their beautiful community center to do this, and glad to reach so many parents and kids and Local Cloth members. Thanks to all the new members for showing up so we get to know you a little bit. It's rough when we don't have the studio. But it was a great time for everyone, and we really appreciate you coming. See you next week. Bye.